Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are Group 1 from AP22960. Today, we will be presenting Strata title management issue with our title is Maintenance of Leaks and Defects in Strata Building. Let me introduce our teammates. Consists of 6 members. They are Muhammad Hanif Fidaus, Muhammad Hazi Ashraf, Amirul Faris, Hazika, Muhammad Hazi Aiman, and Putri Izian Patricia. Let's move to background case study. Our case study is Harmony Elmina 1, which is a freehold strata title residential apartment within Sime Darby Properties, City of Elmina Township in Shah Alam, Selangor. The development was finished constructed in 2023 with 3 blocks and a total of 562 units.
During the interview session, the maintenance team showed some of the recorded defects that has been reported by residents, such as leaking pipe at bathroom ceiling and moss present at the plumbing. Then, Mr. Hafiz showed an example of leakage scenario that commonly occur in this building through sketch. The drawing shows how toilet leak issues are commonly investigated and resolved in multi-story residential buildings. In this case, Mr. Hafiz draw case example referring to units on level 10, 11 and 12. The leakage suspected to be coming from plumbing in the bathroom area, commonly known as the main branch of the piping system. The water runs downward through all floor of the building. The defect usually happens at the piping joint or socket, and each unit connects to this main pipe via socket or joint. According to Mr. Hafiz, the process begins with the unit that reported the leak, let's say Unit 10. Inspector will first assess whether the moisture is from an active leak or if it's simply residual dampness on the ceiling or wall. The next step will involve checking the unit above, which is Unit 11, to determine whether the socket is leaking. If Unit 11 is completely dry, Mr. Hafiz explained that the source of the problem is likely within Unit 10 itself. However, if there is evidence of water dripping from above, it could mean that the leakage is from the upper level socket or the main vertical pipe.
So, to rectify this issue, Mr. Hafiz said that once the source is identified, different actions are taken depending on the cause. If the issue lies with Unit 10's own connection, the socket may need to be replaced, which sometimes involves installing a new pipe fitting. On the other hand, if the leak is coming from the unit above but the pipe is still structurally intact, a less invasive solution is applied. In such case, a waterproof adhesive or sealing gum, locally known as Bondet, can be used to seal the joint without any need for wall hacking or demolition. Other than that, they also mentioned some concern defects found in these strata buildings include cracks on wall finishing and jointing, algae or mold growth and watermark. Cracks on the wall finishing and jointing usually happen because of the IBS wall panel installation or their workmanship. Next, mold growth happen in the moist area like in the bathroom and rooftop area, although inspector usually doesn't acknowledge this issue as a defect because it's not considered as a workmanship. And lastly, watermark at the parking lot. It's happened along the wall which probably due to exposed rainwater. Addressing the design flaw which is because lack of external roof or drainage system.
Based on the interview, a resident of Pansapuri Harmony Elmina 1 submitted a complaint concerning the presence of note in the toilet area. The issue was physically observed on sanitary fitting, particularly around the pipe section. In response, the building management carried out thorough inspection and confirmed that there were no signs of pipe leakage or cracks on the upper floor or ceiling. Based on their findings, The management explained to the resident that the mold was most likely caused by inadequate cleaning practices or poor ventilation within the toilet rather than any structural or plumbing defect. In addition to other concerns, one of the common issues reported at Pansapuri Harmony Elmina 1 pertains to internal defect within residential unit such as faulty fitting, wall cracks or plumbing problem. While the management team did receive this complaint from residents, there were instances of delay in carrying out inspection or gaining access to the affected premises. The delay in resolving this issue was primarily due to occupants not being available at the time of inspection. In several cases, residents were away from their homes or unable to provide immediate access, which required the management to reschedule visits. As a result, it typically took between 2 or 3 days before the management could follow up, investigate the reported defect and initiate the necessary remedial action.
Now, let's take a look at the legal framework that govern interflow leakage issue under the Strata Management Act 2013, also known as Act 757. According to the Act, there is a specific process that must be followed when leakage occurs between units. It starts with the affected unit owner or buyer submitting a formal notice to the developer, which is joint management body or management corporation. Within 7 days, the responsible party must inspect the affected unit to determine the cause of the leakage and who is responsible. If the leakage is confirmed and the responsible party is identified, a certification is issued, commonly using Form 28, and the responsible party must carry out the necessary repair. However, in our case study, we observed a gap in the process. The owner submitted the report throughout an X, but did not formally notify the GMB or MC as required by law. This often leads to delay or inaction as the legal procedure wasn't properly initiated. This highlights a common issue in strata management. Many residents are unaware of the legal steps involved, resulting in unresolved complaints and dispute over responsibility.
In our interview, Mr. Hafiz clarified that the repair works of leaking pipes issues usually takes about 1 day to complete, but it really depends on the condition of the unit. He also stated that in this area, most units are already occupied, so if a unit is vacant, the process tends to go much more smoothly. Ms. Atikah also stated that since leakage is considered an urgent issue, it's important that it gets resolved as quickly as possible. Next, the management of Pansapuri Harmony Elmina 1 resolved another 2 key issues. First, a resident report mold near toilet pipes. After inspection, no leaks were found. The cause was poor ventilation and cleaning. The team clarified this to the residents, resolving the issue without major repairs. Second, delays occur when residents were unavailable for the inspection. The management respond by rescheduling and following up, typically resolving complaints within 2 to 3 days. These actions reflect a proactive and communicative approach despite access challenge. Next, to address these problems, we suggest regular inspections and maintenance scheduling to prevent serious leaks from occurring. The use of thermal cameras can help detect hidden water leaks early, especially inside wall or ceilings. Management should also improve communication with residents and clearly explain responsibility based on the Act. Complaint handling system must be made more efficient. Additionally, increasing contribution to the sinking fund may help ensure there are enough resources for major repairs.